Hi everyone, welcome to week 6. Final project, the big interview. I've selected the option of K through 12 teacher. A school has been taken over by the state for poor performance. Based on the topics covered and the assignments you completed in this course, the new principal has asked you to interview for the lead position. This position would make you a part of the leadership team representing your grade level and give you a greater ability to enact significant changes across the school. You are one of only 20 candidates asked to apply for this prestigious position. You have been asked to submit a multimedia interview presentation instead of interviewing in person. Slide 1. Final project, the big interview. Marco Antonio Hurtado, EDU 650, Teaching, Learning, and Leading in the 21st Century. Instructor's name, Instructor's name, Dr. Emily DeVore. Date submitted, 6/21/2021. Slide number 2. Introduce yourself. Hi everyone, my name is Marco Antonio Hurtado. I'm 31 years old. I live in Phelan, California. I hope and as I also desire to apply at the college level and be able to teach math, perhaps algebra. Slide number 3. Culture of universal achievement. One way of describing culture of universal achievement is to also describing its importance. The implication of culture of universal achievement is seen and thereby practiced by 6 beliefs that coincide with the overall purpose or intention of culture of universal achievement. For example, belief 1 is that every student will be proficient or advanced in reading, writing, and math. Belief 2, the academic accomplishment of every student is an obsession. Belief 3, the school can neutralize many challenges that students bring to the classroom. Belief 4, achievement is the number one topic of conversation. Belief 5, a maverick spirit must lead the way. And belief 6, there are no excuses for poor effort. Lopez, 2013, Chapter 5. The importance of culture of universal achievement is developed by how much we believe that we can accomplish alone. As a result, it changes how we think and function, whether the results are good or bad, but the difference is quite visible in life. But again, it's also an adjustment or coherence to a child's own happiness. Lopez, 2013. Slide number 4. 21st century skills, communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. The 21st century skills consist upon the 4 C's. Communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. Let's begin communicating as a skill in the 21st century from the manner in which people communicate through email, social media, and text-based communication. What are the 4 C's of 21st century skills, ND? The importance of teaching is to be able to associate with others as a way for our own improvement, and one way of doing this is giving my students at the beginning of class time a syllabus handout that lists all the activities that will be covered throughout the school year, in addition to my email address and public phone number, in order to spend some time together going over an assignment instructions whenever needed. Slide number 5. Example of an instructional management plan. As I now look back at the readings, I have discovered the importance for the usage of the 3 pillars of data management and have developed the following instructional management plan. For when my students sit and thereby and are ready to begin, I will then hand out a reading comprehension quiz of 7 questions that will be timed to be completed under 10 minutes, as we will then review our answers in addition to responding to the reasoning for such answer, as we as a whole class are practicing 2 of the 3 pillars of data management. which are openly shared and deliberately arranged. Lopez, 2013. Slide number 6. Explain the value of collaboration. The value of collaboration consists upon believing that individual success can be improved by collaborating with others as we increase our schema for our individual growth by sharing experiences and common understanding. Newman, 2019, Chapter 10. According to Paget and Vygotsky, collaboration of peer-to-peer builds constructivism, as we then can access their learning, thereby establishing a type of evaluation based on the student's ability to learn through both summative and formative assessments. Newman, 2019. Slide number 7. Explain standards alignment regarding instructional planning. Standards alignment keeps us educators away from making five common mistakes when writing lesson plans that involve instructional planning. For example, educators most often don't identify the objective clearly among the lesson plan. The lesson assessment, the availability to utilize the necessary materials, the implication of the instruction as to managing the activities of students in which they partake themselves in doing. Kislik, 2011. In order to plan and deliver effective lesson plan for the duration of the whole day, we must be able to communicate clearly, be as specific and clear as possible when instructing, and lastly, be able to add input of coworkers into our daily planning of the lesson. Kislik, 2011. Slide number 8. Summarize multiple intelligences and why it's important to understand. According to Howard Gardner, model for the 8 distinct intelligences in which a child will display their learning are the following: linguistic, logical, mathematical, spatial, bodily, kinesthetic, musical, rhythmic, intrapersonal, and naturalist. Newman, 2019. The reason as to why it's important to understand the implication of the multiple intelligence theory is to be able to adhere to the student's style of learning in order to be able to develop an instructional plan that best meets the learning qualities of the student. Slide number 9. Discuss your approach to instructional planning as it relates to backward design or traditional model. My approach is to form my first evaluation of the child as they walk into my room. Afterwards, I will develop an instructional plan that initiates from the point in which the student left off, whether to be from the previous day or week, month, or year, and implicate the backwards design method in order to create a clear understanding of the lesson prior to moving forward. Lopez, 2013. Slide number 10. Discuss your approach to assessment for learning and how to assess learners. My way of developing a type of assessment for the learning of my students as to how I assess them as well includes a differentiated instruction by which I can adhere to the intelligence from the multiple intelligence theory. Education Week, 2018, September 11. In relevance to the learner's intelligence, I can create lesson plans that are incorporated by the uniqueness of the intelligence when it comes to furthering their understanding. In order to carry on with the same practice throughout the duration of the day. Education Week, 2018, September 11. Slide number 11. Explain the value of data and data management. The value of data is the buildup of the learner's own understanding about a topic he can store in a flash drive or Google Cloud or documents. Furthermore, data management is a type of software device that stores information based on the content or numerical or alphabetical order of the information. The value for data management also includes the 3 pillars of itself, which are data is is for co-workers and students to have easy access to, as to being shared openly or allowed and deliberately arranged. Lopez, 2013. Slide number 12. To be honest, the closest or most convincing attribute that I can make about myself is that I'm not afraid to face up skill challenges, as well as being as good as someone else, despite the difference in experience for doing what they're good at doing. I'm honest I'm honest, hardworking, and I don't run from anything nor anybody. Go Colonel Gibbons, Iha. This was the last of. Oh, sorry. Now I have to go forward with the references. References. Education Week 2018, September 11. Differentiating instruction is not as hard as you think. Video file. Retrieved from HTTPS. YouTube. H7-D3GI21L8. Kislik B 2011. 5 common mistakes in writing lesson plans and how to avoid them. Retrieved from http://www.educationoasis.com. Visitor resources, articles, mistakes, lesson plans. Lopez D 2013. No Excuses University. How 6 exceptional systems are revolutionizing our schools. Second ED, Damon Lopez. Newman R 2019. Teaching and Learning in the 21st Century, Connecting the Dots. Second ED, Bridgepoint Education. What are the 4 C's of 21st century skills? ND, retrieved from https://aeseducation.com. Career readiness. What are the 4 C's of 21st century skills? Well, this was the last of the big interview. I hope you guys liked it, and I enjoyed being in this class. Thank you very much, Dr. DeVore. See you next time. Thanks.